G'day and welcome back to DSAR. Today we're going to be taking a look at this, the Tikka T1x. This is Tikka's entry into the rimfire market, basically as a companion to the T3x series of rifles. A lot of interesting features on these little guns, relatively new to the market here in Australia. So let's take a look, shall we? So, features on the Tikka T1x. This rifle here is actually Dylan's rifle, but let's take a look at what we've got here. So, the T1x effectively is a shrunken appreciation of the T3x series. So, first of all, let's take a look at the bolt. The bolt itself should look relatively familiar to anyone that owns a Tikka of the T3 or the T3x series. The bolt handles, we are led to believe, are interchangeable. However, a standard T3 bolt will not just slot in. They fit in with a dovetail. These ones are actually screwed through the centre. Shroud looks familiar. You've got your cocking indicator there as well. However, the front of the bolt, being a two-piece bolt, some would say Bruno, some would say Lithgow. I reckon there's also some similarities to the new CZ series that replaced the 455s. However, nothing really out of the ordinary there for anyone that owns a rimfire anywhere across the world. So, where things get interesting. It's got the same 60-degree bolt throw of the T3 series of rifles, making it just a nice short little 22 rimfire. The magazine itself, 10 rounds, rather overbuilt, yet it has quite a small and I think disappointing follower. I prefer the Monster Springs of the CZ magazines, however Dylan's quite keen on this one. We did have some feeding issues with some of the, how do we say, non-standard ammunition types catching up on this leading edge in the feeding. However, it's obviously been overbuilt for a reason, much like the Tikka T3 magazines themselves. Obviously, it's designed to be easily modifiable to fit 22 Magnum or 17 HMR, any of the other rimfire types that might be out there. But gives you something nice and large to grab hold of and actually seat properly. So, buttstock itself is a miniaturized Tikka buttstock. Shares a lot of the same features, including the interchangeable panels for the grip and the forend itself, including the horrendous Dayglow orange if that's your bent. However, palm swells change up in size, down in size, in girth, and forends in width, etc. Barrel itself, typical Tikka quality, stupidly accurate, and this one is also threaded for all forms of muzzle device where legal via states. Trigger is extremely reminiscent. I'm not going to dry fire it as it is a rimfire. You will end up damaging the rim of the mouth of your chamber if you dry fire rimfires too often. But it's a single stage Tikka brake, fully adjustable once again, as per all your other Tikkas. The bolt release itself is just where you'd find it on a T3 rifle, right there. Open the bolt, depress, and out she slides. Sling swivels, all the usual accoutrements that you would find, but all in all, quite a nice little rimfire. This one's fitted with a Leupold VX Freedom rimfire scope. This was something I had to talk Dylan into. He had a giant Vortex varmint scope on it originally that was about this bloody big that I sold him a few years ago. I won that fight. This is a much cleaner and sleeker package. It's a 22, its effective range is limited. You wouldn't be able to use all that magnification anyway. Don't overscope your guns, people. Alright, that's about all there is to say for it, other than to take it to the range and see what these things are capable of, which is, needless to say, quite a lot. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you again sometime soon.